Alright, you guys will have to forgive me. You guys are seeing me in my natural habitat, I should say. But I got some updates for you guys and for this channel. Forgive my smelly armpits. Update for this channel that I want to share with you guys. Currently learning French now, which is really cool. I'm actually planning a trip there in May, and so I want to learn as much as I can before I get there, which is what is about 8 months from now, I think, 8-9 months. But French is always something I wanted to learn anyway, so I'm going to continue learning it even after, but this is sort of the beginning of that. So I'm looking for French speakers, or French speakers. I meant to say I'm looking for Christian French speakers who want to befriend me if I am aesthetically pleasing enough for you, or I just seem friendly and you like my fruit, so to speak. I want to make friends, Christian friends, French friends in general. If you're someone who just maybe you're learning French as well, or maybe you already know it and maybe you can help me, I don't mind paying. And just, you know, I want to so immerse myself into the whole French thing, meeting people, Christian French speakers, in that sort of world. So if you want to befriend me and we can be friends and cool and learn with each other, maybe you're learning too, then please reach out. Also, what else? Earlier, I want to say maybe a couple months ago, you guys remember, maybe you don't, maybe you do, I was doing those like walk things where I was like, because I like walk every day or walk every night, and I was bringing you guys along with me, and I stopped. The only reason I stopped is because for one, I need to get a new lens, so I'm saving for a nice lens that I want. And also I need what is called like a gorilla pod. It's something to help when you vlog. Right now I just have like a mini tripod, and you can't really use this while walking. So I just need to get a few more little equipment, I guess, before I can start doing those again. But I definitely am going to continue to do those. Those are going to be fun because I want to implement more of me. I want to be more transparent about me. Like, I want you guys to really see who I am as I am growing this channel, right? I don't want anything to catch you guys off guard. Like, oh, that's out of character for Breeesin. My faith I take seriously, so that's why I'm trying to incorporate more of that in my YouTube videos. I'm a creative, so I like to create videos, and it's something I'm literally going to be doing till the day that I die. So I am being more consistent in that. Uploading videos as often as I possibly can, and I want to sort of bring you guys again into my world. That's why I want to incorporate my vlogging, and even when I work out, kind of bring you guys into that so you see me and sort of hear what I'm about. You guys have probably noticed that I'm a terrible speaker too, and that's probably because it's weird. I'm shy when I feel like I'm speaking to a lot of people. And when even though I'm talking to a camera, I know that there's like millions of people out there, even though nobody really watches my videos. So I still kind of get shy about that, and it's really weird. Like, I do terrible with public speaking. I cannot do them. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but it's really how I feel. I'm even nervous. My best friend's getting married next year, and I'm like, dang, I'm gonna have to speak. I'm already nervous about that. I'm like, do I have to speak? But I'm like, no, I should. He's my best friend and I want to speak, even though I'm scared. So I'm terrible with public speaking. Just FYI. What else? I think the biggest thing right now, again, is the French. I'm really diving heavy into that. So I've really been immersing myself into that. I'm actually going to pay someone. I want to say probably this week. There's this woman I've been going back and forth with. So I'm gonna pay her to help me. She seems really sweet, and looking into some books and things that I should like buy. But I'm really just immersing myself, listening to the music, watching movies, and really want to get as much as I can before I go to Europe. I don't know if I shared this with you guys as well, but I'm actually planning on moving to Europe eventually. I want to, specifically in France. So it's important that I learn the language, and it's just that's one of the reasons why I'm going there in May. I'm going to stay there for a week or two, probably 2 weeks, just to get a feel, just to see what it's about. Get out of the country. I have my passport, so I'm like, I need to be utilizing this more. And what better place than to do that, especially in a language that, I want to actually learn. So I'll be taking you guys on that journey. I'm sure probably eventually over the next year or so, maybe I can even do a whole YouTube video in French. That would be really cool to see my progression. I'm not gonna speak French right now. Obviously, I just started and I'm gonna sound like an idiot. But yeah, that's pretty much me in a nutshell. I guess, again, updates for this channel, just me incorporating more faith, me doing commentary on a lot of different things, things that, you know, spark interest. Also, what I'm going to do, that's another thing I've been changing, so I'm going to start, is implementing more positive commentary. So, you know, in commentary channels, everything is so negative centered, right? Look what so-and-so just did, OMG, OMG. And that's cool and all, you know. I think there's a saying even within like news, like in the news world, if it doesn't bleed, it doesn't read. So essentially negativity is what draws in the audience. Drama draws an audience, we know this. With that in mind, I want to be cautious about implementing positive stories that are going out in the world, right? I want to intertwine the negative and the positive because, you know, as someone who is a commentary channel, even though I'm not big, constantly reading negative stuff all the time, I see what it does to your mental health. You know, a lot of these huge, you know, content creators that you see that do really well, look at their actual content. They'll get tons of numbers, but it's constantly based off something negative. How often do we see something that is positive and trending? You never do. So I'm aware of that. I want to kind of put some positive things out there here and there, you know, just to sort of balance. I can't immerse myself in negativity all the time. It's just not, it's not a good thing. Oh my gosh, that's the French coming out. It's not a good thing to constantly be in a negative headspace, right? I don't want to be in a negative headspace all the time. You start looking at things and only finding the negatives in things. I'm like, I want to stay in this positive, real world, so to speak. So expect to see more positive videos on my channel. I'm going to be more aware of that. What else? Positivity, French, going to Europe in May. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me know what you think of this, and I'm happy if you want to be a part of this journey with me. I plan on doing videos literally till I can't breathe anymore, because I don't see why not. The way that I look at things now, I try to look at it from my Lord's perspective as a Christian, right? God sees things in eternity. And if I kind of have that frame of mind and I look at things in the long run instead of in the short term, I can sort of like stretch my imagination and move at a steady pace. That's how I'm starting to view things now, because I can overwhelm myself. I'm like, oh, I want to learn all this in this amount of time. You have a life to live, you know, baby steps, you know, and just you keep going gradually and gradually, even if you mess up a few times. So that is the frame of mind that I have, and just evolving and moving with the times while still staying myself, which is a creative. And so that is what you are witnessing. That is my aim here, to do this till I can't do it anymore, and being very transparent along the way. So you guys will see me here now, then you guys will see me eventually one day when I move to Europe, and then even then you'll be seeing me when I have kids and get married. Like, I'm thinking very, very long term, right? That is what I want to do for my channel. Whew. That's the update. Tell me what you guys think. I gotta go work out. Stay healthy, right? Especially in these hard times. Drink water, work out, go on walks, keep your mind together. I always recommend reading the Bible, of course, getting in tune with God, specifically Jesus. So do that. And enjoy your life, you guys. You know, now I'm going on a rant, but I tend to do that. You know, when I think about even, you know, the death of Charlie Kirk, you never know. You don't get so comfortable. Don't get so comfortable and focused on the negative things all the time. If you can breathe, there is still hope. Learn a new language, learn a new skill. Don't overwhelm yourself. Take your time and enjoy what you do have, even when it's hard to focus on those things. That's what I'm doing, you know, like, there's someone who can't walk, there's someone who can't speak, there's someone who can't hear. But if you can, don't let that You know, don't take that for granted. There's someone who doesn't have money, right? Imagine what that must feel like. And if you do, be aware of that. And I know this might sound like ridiculous, but those things really do help out a lot. You're like, wow, I can actually walk. I can speak, right? I can travel. I'm going to leave it with that. You guys enjoy your day.